They're in the gate. And they're off. Cool Shaft and Let's Celebrate bump just a little bit coming out of the starting gate. The ambitiously placed breaks on top, though, and is right out to grab the lead. And since that is reserved hard and held and pulled back off the pace as the field races up the chute and heads for the main track. And so they come for the main track, and Cool Shaft and Let's Celebrate are going to go head-to-head. Ambitiously Placed is pulled back into third. Sacre Bleu on the outside is moving up into fourth. Mini Dress is fifth, and it's 6 lengths back to Making Progress, the early trailer. 5 furlongs to go. Coal Shaft has secured the lead now. Opens up to lead by a length, just ahead of Let's Celebrate, who tracks to pace from second. Ambitiously Placed is given more rein on the outside and sneaks up to grab third. Mini Dress is down inside fourth. Sacre Bleu racing in fifth, and now is 12 lengths back to the trailing, Making Progress, who's struggling at this point. Fractions 23 to 46 and 1. There's 3 furlongs to go. And it's heavy favorite Coal Shaft rounding the far turn in front by 2 now. Let's Celebrate under pressure. Mini Dress comes through toward the inside. Ambitiously Placed is 3 wide by the quarter pole. Then it's Sacre Bleu and Making Progress. Top of the stretch. Coal Shaft in front by 4 now. Coal Shaft racing for the 8th pole. Good battle for second. Ambitiously Placed puts a nose in front for that spot. Mini Dress is back into third. Far behind earlier. Making Progress trying to rally up into fourth. But they're coming down to the finish. And Coal Shaft cruising to the wire. Coal Shaft onto the finish line. Wins it by 5. Ambitiously Placed, Mini Dress, and the rest of them in a photo for fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Super Ready bounces out on top. Here comes Melting Snow, and Brianna is there. Rockstar parking in behind, comes away fourth. Sunny Isle Beach and Dance on Over's at the back early. Tight pack, though, as they move down the backstretch run. Brianna comes on through to grab a short lead. Melting Snow is right there. They're head and head. Super Ready keeping pace with them to make it 3 across the track, heading for the half-mile pole. Dance on Over is in behind, running up into fourth. Rockstar Parking is wide while fifth. And Sunny Isle Beach is down inside sixth and trailing. The opening quarter goes in 23 seconds flat. Melting Snow going head-to-head with Brianna. Grabs the upper hand, 3 furlongs out. Super Ready's not far behind while third. Rockstar Parking revving up with a wide run from fourth. Sunny Isle Beach has now moved up to be fifth within 4 lengths of the lead as they hit the top of the stretch. Melting Snow turning for home in front. Brianna fights on toward the rail. Rockstar Parking grabs third with a furlong to go. Super Ready's back to fourth. Sunny Isle Beach is fifth. Melting Snow is first. First by 4 with a 16th to go. Brianna's trying to hold second from Rockstar Parking, but as they come for the wire, Melting Snow scores. Scores by 4 in the end. Brianna was second, Rockstar Parking and Super Ready. They're in the gate. And they're off. A lot of spunk. Breaks sharply. Chewy Good is there. Solomoth, that outside post comes on too, and down toward the rail, Miss Moon Pie punches through and grabs the lead. So Miss Moon Pie on through to the front. A lot of spunk. Runs in second early. Chewy Good keeping pace with them from third. Ancient Brown tries to come on to grab fourth from Lou Emma, who holds that spot down toward the rail. Solomoth is in the clear, racing sixth, and it's 5 lengths back to Ike Likes the Trailer. The opening quarter goes in 23 seconds flat. They're half mile from home. Miss Moon Pie, the leader round of the far turn, just under a length. A lot of spunk trying to keep up in second. Now a length and a half behind as Miss Moon Pie builds a 2-length lead with 3 furlongs to go. Miss Moon Pie rounding the far turn in control. Chewy Good up into second. Ancient Brown comes charging on through from between horses. Third and now second, and coming after Miss Moon Pie. And Lou Emma's in behind, cutting the corner from third. Chewy Good's coming up empty. Solomoth coming down the center of the track. There's 1 furlong to go. Miss Moon Pie short lead. Ancient Brown right there. Lou Emma switched outside for the final 1/8 of a mile. But it's still Miss Moon Pie in front. Miss Moon Pie in front at the 16th, turning back Ancient Brown, turning back Lou Emma. Miss Moon Pie, gate to wire. 2 lengths in the end. Ancient Brown was second. Lou Emma was third. It's tight for fourth, either Solomoth or Chewy Good. They're in the gate. And they're off. Gianna's Gift toward the inside. Champagne Affair from the outside. Those two fastest out of there. Rahway's in behind third. Solar Kitten moves toward the rail while Matt's Honey maintains a position on the outside. Up the chute they go. It's Gianna's Gift holding on to the lead. Leads by a length. Rahway comes on through to take over second. Champagne Affairs back into third. Marching to two. Solar Kitten advancing inside from fourth. Matt's Honey shares fifth with Absolute Love. The trailer is Callaloo. 8 lengths from top to bottom, 5 furlongs to go. The opening quarter goes in 24 and 2/5 seconds. And Gianna's Gift heading for the far turn run, a little bit off the rail, but in control. Solar Kitten trying to slip up underneath into second. Rahway's back into third. Champagne Affair pushed on for more speed, wide while fourth. Absolute Love angles over toward the rail, fifth with 4 lengths to make up and 3 furlongs to go. Then it's Matt's Honey, and still 5 lengths back to Callaloo. Gianna's Gift tries to give them the slip, opens up to lead by 4 at the quarter pole. Rahway trying to come on in between horses to grab second as they come off the turn. Champagne Affair was wide. Matt's Honey is there. Absolute Love trying to come up the rail, but it's all Gianna's Gift. Gianna's Gift with a 6-length lead into the final furlong. Matt's Honey is now a clear second, but time has run out to catch Gianna's Gift. Left alone on the front end, and she scores under the wire, 6 lengths to the good. Matt's Honey was second. Absolute Love was third, and Rahway was fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Curlin Lane with a good beginning from mid-pack. Abdan is also there. Showing speed is Road Bible, and Tall Timber down inside is up close to Tis Life joins them to make it 5 across the track early on, where Abdan is in front of Tall Timber. They're head-and-head for the lead as they race up the chute and come for the main track. In behind is Curlin Lane. Racing third, Road Bible moves up 1 spot now, takes over third. Curlin Lane is back into fourth. Tis Life is fifth by 2. Primetime Player sixth. Then it's Rupp and Ready down inside seventh, and June Sandra, the last of them all. Down the backstretch run, the opening quarter goes in 22 and 4/5 seconds, and Tall Timber takes the lead 4.5 furlongs out. Abdan is right there alongside in second. They're halfway home with Road Bible in the clear, racing up into third. Curlin Lane tucked away toward the inside. Now back up into third for that one. Road Bible is wide on the track, back into fourth. Primetime Player, steady progress up to be fifth now. Only 4 lengths behind with 3 furlongs to go. And farther back, June Sandra's coming with a wide run. Rupp and Ready down toward the rail, and Tis Life at the back. So round the far turn, Tall Timber trying to see it out. Turning by the quarter pole, still in front. Abdan to the attack. Road Bible's there. Primetime Player bursts on the scene with a big move on the far turn and is closing in quickly. There's 1 furlong to go. Abdan short lead. Primetime Player, Road Bible, Tall Timber toward the rail. It's still Abdan in front. Half-length advantage. 100 yards to go. Primetime Player pounces outside. Takes the lead. Primetime Player to the front. Primetime Player the winner. Abdan was second. Tall Timber was third. And Road Bible finished fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Camellia Gal bounces right out of there. Opens up to lead by 2 in the first few jumps. Now tries to back down the pace, and with that, Artistic Jeweler comes on, and so too does Into Victory. So 3 across the track, and now 2 across. Camellia Gal and Into Victory. Artistic Jeweler backs off and tucks in toward the rail to be third. Touchstone comes away in fourth. Glamour Girl's now fifth. Shelley's Gem down inside sixth. Temperea's away racing 7th and 8 lengths off the lead. The early trailer is Hat Tip as they move for the backstretch run. Camellia Gal out there setting the pace, unopposed so far. Into Victory backed off on that first turn, sitting in second while outside. Artistic Jeweler is cruising along down inside third. Turnstone not far behind fourth, well within striking range, reserved at that spot. Shelley's Gem at the rail racing fifth. Glamour Girl sixth. Temperea and Hat Tip at the back. Fractions 24 and 1 to a 49 flat half-mile time. They're on to the far turn. Camellia Gal holding on to that lead, leads by a length. Into Victory second. Turnstone turns up the pressure while wide. Artistic Jewelers bottled up down toward the rail. Shelley's Gems putting in a far turn bid. And Temperea's catching up quickly too. At the top of the stretch, Camellia Gal turning for home. Turnstone draws alongside. These two spurred away to lead by 4. Hat Tip appears on the scene. Now third outside. Temperea flattened out in fourth. Down to the final 16th. Turnstone short lead. Camellia Gal tries to fight on. Hat Tip is third. Down to the finish. Turnstone the victor. Turnstone wins by 2. Camellia Gal second. Hat Tip was third. And Temperea finished fourth. They're in the gate. And they're off. Home base hustled hard for that outside with Baracho there as well. Digital's not far behind. Coltonator tugging at the bit comes up too. As the field crosses onto the main track. And it is Baracho's short lead. Home base right there running in second. Now it's 3 lengths back to Coltonator, who's waiting back in third. Banks Island comes on to grab fourth. Digital is fifth. Whiskey Double sixth. Dean Martini mid-pack while seventh. Full Authority comes away in eighth. Bourbon War over to the inside ninth. Answer in is the trailer with 4 furlongs to go. And Home Base comes out there to take the lead. It's Home Base in front, the opening quarter in 22 and 4. Baracho keeping pace with that one. They round the far turn together with Coltonator not far behind in third. Bourbon War sneaking through underneath, passing several horses on the far turn and is right there in contention. Banks Island is not far behind either. Whiskey Double's in behind them. They're off the turn. They're into the stretch. Bourbon War has slipped through down inside. Fighting on is Baracho. So too is Home Base. Coltonator's there. Whiskey Double in behind. Answer in Banks Island. There's 1 furlong to go. It is wide open. Home Base in between. Baracho fights on. So too Coltonator. Answer in. Bourbon War down inside. Here's the wire. Home Base might have got it. Home Base got a good bob. Bourbon War was right there. Baracho and Answer in. They're in the gate. And they're off. Ocelot mid-pack. Brew Crew outside. Grendel sent on for speed toward the rail. Ocelot short lead. Here comes Grendel on through to the front. So now Grendel's in front. Ocelot is second. Brew Crew is third. Stribbling comes away fourth. River Tiber fifth by 2. King's Mischief is racing in 6th. Unembellished is down inside 7th. 9 Reaper is 8th by 4. DeWicked about 9 lengths off the lead, racing in 9th. And 6 or 7 back to lead, who is not. Round the far turn, 23 for the opening quarter mile. It's Grendel in front, half-length advantage. Ocelot is right there, racing second and now cranking up the pressure. Stribbling switches outside from third. River Tiber's getting into the race, cutting the corner down inside fourth. Brew Crew fifth. King's Mischief sixth. Racing for the 8th pole. Ocelot in front by 2. River Tiber emerges from the pack, setting sights on Ocelot. Ocelot still there. River Tiber bearing down. Ocelot half-length lead. River Tiber surges to the front. And River Tiber under the wire, the winner. Ocelot was second, King's Mischief was third, Stribbling was fourth, and Brew Crew finished 5th.